We are finally back to that World Trigger greatness, man. Thank you, God. Zeno and Lilith is gone because I was not going to do a video with them niggas on the screen. But now we back to that greatness, so let's do this.
I am the bone of my soul.
Finally, Zeno and Lilith is gone. Like, my last video of World Trigger was the second episode that Zeno and Lilith was actually on the anime. Like, when they was up there and they was prevalent and they was main characters, I was like, okay, screw this. I don't care about none of this, man. I hate Zeno and Lilith. Like, forget them, man. I don't even care if I mess up their names by doing this review, man. Like, for real. I hate them so much. Oh my God. And I'll be completely 100% honest with y'all, because that's what I do. I like to be honest with y'all. I tell y'all my honest opinion, my honest thoughts and everything. When Zeno and Lilith came up there, I hated them. But once Lilith transformed into that, like, weapon that she really is, I was like, okay, this is alright. Like, okay, I'm feeling this a little bit. This is alright. But I still hated them. Like, because Lilith is stupid and Zeno is freaking dumb. I just hated them, man. Like, for real. And then freaking, I remember when they was in that old abandoned house in that amusement park. Like the old abandoned amusement park. Is that from Teen Titans or is that from K&D? I don't remember. Kids Next Door. That's what K&D is. But freaking they was in there and then Lilith freaking bit Zeno's neck like some vampire, and I thought she was gonna be a vampire, but she did that in order to get his Tron supply because she needed some. And I was just like, this is dumb. Like, and then, man, it's just so much stuff that I want to go into, but I don't want to talk about them because they gone. They gone. And I'm done. They finally off my back. That monkey that was on my back has jumped and is now gone, man. It is like, flew out of here. Okay, now we getting back to the rank wars where we freaking left off from that greatness. Oh my God, that good stuff, man. The rank wars. I was just like, oh, yes, the rank wars, baby. We getting back to it. But then, freaking, the dude with the hoodie had showed up. And I remembered him when the rank wars was going on. And then, like, director Rendo had brought him into the house, in Takamoto Branch house. And he sat down on the couch. I was like, who is this guy? Like, who is he? And then, like, a couple episodes back, I think it was a preview or so, or something. A couple episodes back, Jin brought him into HQ because Jin had found him after the whole entire invasion arc. Like, the guy is, yeah, I know I'm rambling, but the guy, I'm gonna try to stay cohesive and ABC about it. Okay, now after the invasion arc where the neighbors invaded the border and tried to destroy them. After that arc, the neighbors had left. So we had thought. We thought all of them was already beat. We thought the old boy that could like move his heart around or whatever had died. He had died. He's dead now. And everybody had left. But everybody didn't leave. His name is Heis. One of the guys that was fighting Jin during the invasion arc, when the invasion arc was about to end and Jin defeated him, his name is Heis. Once Jin defeated him, I think he left and he like ran somewhere, or he was trying to get back towards the ship and they just left without him. Because once Repelica and Osamu and Kuga was about to defeat the neighbors, they had left. And they was like, yo, we out of here, man. We dying. We about to get caught up. We gotta go. So freaking Heis tried to come run back, but then they had left him. He was like, man, why y'all leave me? I was standing out there. Y'all shouldn't have left me, man. That's effed up. So then freaking, so after that, he's just been hiding out the whole entire time. Like until when Give transformed into that giant freaking monster creature or whatever he was transforming into in his first stages, that's when Jin found him. I don't know how Jin found him because they never went over that. That's when Jin found him. Jin found him, brought him towards HQ. HQ, they tried to interrogate him, but they couldn't get no information out of him. So they was like, okay, we're going to call in, since everything that happened in, I think the name of the, how you pronounce it is Shizudo. Yeah. Everything that happened in Shizudo City, we can't really interrogate him how we want to. So let's try to bring in Kuga, because Jin is the one that told everybody about Kuga's side effect. Like, Jin told everybody, okay, we got this dude named Kuga. He know when you lying and stuff, so he possibly can help out. So then this episode they brought in Kuga, and Osama just tagged along and stuff, like when he was previously watching, like the earlier rank wars they was in and stuff, the battles they was in, and that's foreshadowing for what's to come, because these rank wars gonna be so good, man. Oh my God, they're gonna be so freaking amazing, man, because they are fighting B, A, and S people, and I think all you need to do is beat B and A people in order to go to freaking the neighbor's world. So they are going to be fighting these hardcore, insane, incredibly good people in order to go to the neighbor's world, so they can see Chica's brother, I think Osamu's brother. I don't really know about that, and like Kuga's dad. Like, it's gonna be so freaking good, man. I think, hold up, Kuga's dad might have died. Hold up, fact check me on that in the comments and all that, man. Let me know. Because I can't remember whether he died or whether he did die, because he gave up his life in order for Kuga to live. Yeah, that's what happened and stuff, man. Like, I'm just really freaking excited because I love World Trigger and stuff. I don't care what other YouTubers, big YouTubers, anime reviewers and stuff try to down freaking World Trigger and talk about it. Like, for real, that Zeno and Lilith stuff did suck. But other than that, man, this series would be so freaking amazing if they would just stick to the main story. Like, this side story, Xenophon and Lilith was a side story. Like, they need to stick to the main story about them getting to the neighbor's world, them dealing with the neighbors, them finding their people, them fighting off the neighbors and fighting off the freaking like the monsters and stuff that come into our world and try to destroy everything. Like, for real. And them going into wars with the neighbors and stuff like that, man. Like, just great stuff, man. But let me try to get back to what I was saying about Haas. Now, Haas, I already told you about all of that. I was just about to reiterate what I just said. But once Haas was actually there with Kuga and everybody, they was talking to him, trying to interrogate him and stuff. And like, this dude, like the fat guy, the fat director, I forgot his name, but he was telling that dude, like, if you don't tell me what I want to know, we'll destroy you, and we'll use our military force to destroy all of you. And then Kuga's eyes lit up, and when Kuga's eyes light up, you know that nigga was lying and stuff, so he was lying. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop you lying. Like, that dude was lying, man. So freaking Haas was like, don't you underestimate me. You better not underestimate me, man. I'm staying here. I'm going to be here. I came prepared to die. Like, I'm ready to die. Ready or not, I'm ready to die, man. It's all in and stuff. So they was just like, dang. And then they had that dude there. That can, like, hear really good. Like, that's his side effect. He hears so good he can hear your heartbeat in a cafeteria. Like, for real. I just made that up right on the spot. They ain't say that. But that's how good his hearing is and stuff, man. He has really good hearing. And he was there as, like, second confirmation, other than Kuga, to whether or not this dude was telling the truth or not. Because if your heart beat really fast, you're lying. But if it's steady and slow pace, he not lying and stuff. And then they was like, you know, what happened to your boy can happen to you. and he was talking about how the old boy had died, and everybody had saw that old girl from his team had killed the old dude, and he was like, hey man, you don't do what we say, what happened to old boy can happen to you. And he was just like, don't you dare underestimate me, man. I came prepared to die. You ain't getting no information out of me. I don't care and stuff. And the whole time he's saying this, I'm like, so why in the world, like, why did you let Jen capture you? Why did you ride in the car with Cougar, Rendo, and Osamu to HQ? Couldn't you have got out and left? Aren't you trying to find a way back? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't understand that. Or is there not a way back, just like how Zenith and Lilith got back? Like, what? What's going on with that? Because for some reason, you need one of the neighboring worlds to actually be close to Earth in order for Border to actually cross over into that world. So how did Zenith and Lilith get back? Did they open up a portal to where you don't need that to happen? And if they did do that, why aren't you trying to figure that out? Or do you even know that that is possible? Like, that was just going on in my mind and stuff. And I was just like, this dude is stupid, man. So then freaking, he had left and stuff. Reno had took him back to the branch. He was like, this dude ain't gonna say nothing. We might as well take him back to the branch and stuff. And then keep him locked up in the basement like the Gimp from Pulp Fiction. So then freaking the fat director has said, Cougar, I need you, come with me. So Cougar, the guy that can hear really good, I don't know his name, and Osamu, and the fat director was walking, and then they walked to like this freaking this room that had one of the freaking things in there that looked like Replica, but it looked like a square. It looked like a square at the top, a square at the bottom. But on the size was like this. Like, the size was like, hold on, let me try to, right there. The size was like that and stuff. That's how it was. And it was just freaking weird and John. I was like, okay, where did they get that from? Is that the, like one, I forgot what Replica's called, man. Is that like, Replica is a Trion soldier. I can say that then. Well, is that a Trion soldier of the invasion peoples? Because Replica came with Cougar. So is that one the one that came with the invasion of the neighbors during the border war? Like, is that what happened? Because if that is what happened, that'd be freaking awesome. And then at the very last ending of this episode, Dave was talking about how if you really listen close to the voice, you can hear who the Replica, not the Replica, but the Tron Soldier actually is. And so I'm like, okay, now did they trap a person in that freaking Tron Soldier? Did one of the neighbors turn into that Tron Soldier? Like, what's going on with that? Like, why are you telling me this is a spoiler if you really listen close to the voice? But I really can't figure it out. Like, what's going on with that, man? But all in all, I'm just really freaking excited about World Trigger. We finally getting back to what I want to get back to and what I really want to watch, and the rank wars and stuff. I'm telling you, if it wasn't for the side stories, listen to me, man. I swear to you this. If you ain't there, if you still watching, listen to me. If it was not for the side stories of Zeno and Lilith, of the what happened before this? Zeno and Lilith. Actually, Zeno and Lilith. Like, for real, if it wasn't for Zeno and Lilith, oh yeah, and the stuff that happened before Zeno and Lilith, like all the filler and stuff, if it wasn't for that, everybody in the anime community that reviews anime like I'm doing, will be talking about World Trigger and be as hyped and as into it as I am. I haven't seen anybody else. Now, I don't know, because again, if you don't know this, our community is small on YouTube, but it is really freaking big on YouTube. And that makes sense, because we are a small community, because we are not known. But there are so many people in our community that does different things, that makes it really freaking big, man. But I'm just really excited about it, man. I really am. I'm just basking in it right now. Like doing this with you, I'm basking in it, and freaking seeing us come back to the rank wars, and all of that is just so awesome. And next episode looks like it's gonna be really freaking good. We're gonna get a snippet of the rank wars. I hope next episode we see who that guy is, and we see Osamu come up with a plan and actually try to plan out his plan a little bit. I don't want to see the whole entire plan. I keep doing this, man, because I farted in this chair and stuff, and it stinks. So I'm trying to get the smell away and stuff. But I don't want to see the entire plan Osamu comes up with. But I do want to see a little bit to let me know what's going on. And if they don't show me any other plan Osamu come up with, I'll be fine with that. Just show me the other teams that's going to be in it and how they're preparing for the rank wars. Like, that's what I want to see. Or show me more of Heist and what he's going through, or Jin on what he's doing, or show me more of like the neighbors or anything else, man. I just want to see more of this, man. But I'm about to end this freaking video. It's long as heck. Let me know what y'all think about the freaking us coming back to the actual real stuff that we need to come back to, and not no more side stories and stupid stuff like Xenoth and Lilith. Like, that's just dumb. I don't even care about none of that, man. Even if it is canon, which I'm thinking it is canon, I don't care about that crap, man. Go somewhere with that. But that's all I got for this review, man. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you like anything I had to say, man, like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video, man. I'll see you on the next one. Whatever you think about World Trigger, put it down in the comments. And if you know about anybody else reviewing this, put their name down in the comments and stuff, so I can see their reviews and stuff on it, so I can comment and then actually put up my thoughts with their thoughts and ideas and discussions and stuff, and be like, I agree with this or I don't agree with that, man. That's all I got, man. Thanks for watching. I'm Daddy Awesome. You're awesome. Stay awesome. I love your faces. Peace. One love. I'm out. Osamu and Kuga and Chica for the win and Jim.